We are first of all, it's a culture that companies have to promote because we're living in a world that's pretty frightening in many ways. The environment is changing very quickly. We see it around us every single day. So I think we need to really embrace ESG very, very aggressively. I think we need more governance because I'm not sure there's enough incentives. And the payback on a lot of investments is not there for a lot of businesses. In my businesses, and I feel very passionate about it, so I insist that we invest in ESG, both environmental protection, and we do it in robotics, we do it in introducing AI in a lot of ways to control climate, water usage, et cetera. We also do it significantly around equality. It's amazing, wonderful countries like the US and Europe and many other areas. Inequality is still a major issue, whether it's women, whether it's color, whether it's still a major issue. So I think, yes, we're talking a lot more about it. That's positive. I think people are investing more around it. But progress is not as easily measurable as you would like to see in the decisions we make in our business. So I think that's going to continue to be a challenge. We see our environment, as I said, it's very scary to me when I just have a new young grandchild as to what he faces in the future. Heating oceans, melting all over the world, the forests disappearing. So those are major issues. In terms of the economy in Europe, I think Greece has done a pretty reputable job since the challenges a few years ago. This year will grow at 3 times the GDP growth than the Europeans are growing. I think it's retaining more bright young people here. It is attracting investment. You can see it all around us. I'm always impressed with Greece, the wonderful Riviera and real estate and all of that that's attracting investing. But as we discussed and I heard earlier, the legal system needs to continue to be refined. I think it's not predictable to attract investors. I think transparency continues, I think, to be an interesting opportunity. And so I think the other challenge, of course, is the Greek deficit, the GDP to the deficit, 154.8%. That's 85 in the UK, and 98 in France, 99 in the US, and that's of a lot of concern to us in the US because our GDP deficit's close to $34 trillion, and that's a major issue. But Greece has 154%, so that's very high level. So it's going to have to do a lot of things to get that under control going forward.